Okay, let's play some more chess. Let's see what we get. We get to be black. Um, if I get to be white in a bit, I hope to try out the London system, see if I can manage that. But with black, I'll go for my standard setup, which is French. This is the closed variant. We can just develop naturally. My inclination here is not to trade, but the computer generally tells me that I should at some point capture this. Um, so that's something to keep in mind. So basically, what I think I want to do is um, capture at this point. I think because what I want to bring my knight out here. So capturing here doesn't leave this pawn hanging basically. So that's what I'm gonna do. If they want to trade knights, I would be good with that. I'm just gonna move out like this and see what's going on. If they bring their bishop out here, I'm gonna push them out. Knight there, interesting. Okay, that's not something I would expect. They threaten to sort of walk in here. We could preemptively a6 to prevent that. I think I'm good with that because that really limits what this knight can do, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Like I don't want the bishop to come in here. I'm totally good with losing a little bit of tempo just to prevent an attack over there. I want to just develop this. I have the check over here. They are defending that. Let's see. So I could do a couple of yeah. So they bring their knight back here to defend this pawn. That actually makes a decent amount of sense. Yeah, so my white squared bishop is really terrible. Let's see. I don't want to trade my black squared bishop for a knight. That's just not something I'm interested in because this is my strong bishop. So I'll just develop it here. I want a castle, and then we'll see what we can do. Maybe push over here. Maybe queen b6. Like if he wants to move his bishop out there, that seems something you want to be doing. Um, yes. Let's see. We can try to push this. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to get some pressure over there. I think I should have probably castled first. This is sort of a move that makes queen b6 a lot worse, which is kind of awkward. Um, but I think with rook b8 we could possibly support this enough to move these guys over to the black squares and then like push them all the way up here, and then this one can come out, but it's a little bit iffy still. I could still play queen b6 and just push the pawn then and then bring out my white squared bishop. I think that's actually what I want to be doing. The problem is going to be like, is his attack on this side gonna be more quick? And my guess is that there's a fairly high chance of that indeed being the case. Like if I bring my queen over here, this gets kind of weak. We don't have the pressure on b2 to keep his bishop pinned down. So that could be problematic. But for now, I'm just gonna play the position. If he wants to trade, I think I'm good with that. That opens up some possibilities for my white squared bishop. So I'll just run it like this. If he wants to trade, like my pawn structure is kind of terrible, but that's sort of the price I'm willing to pay for that. That's okay. Um, yeah. So I think let's see. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's trade. So what I would like to be doing, maybe I should be pushing f6 and try to trade back, like weaken his pawn structure. Because since I'm out here on f5, I don't really have a way to deal with that. Let's see. Yes, so alternatively, I could just lock my bishop in here, like use that to block this up. I think that's okay actually. Let's do that. Let's just close up the position and see where that brings us. Like I'm still okay with bringing this in. Do we want to put more pressure? I think we want to. Yeah, this seems fine. I want to just keep them honest. They do have 3 pieces defending this pawn, but um, we could sort of try to tackle it like this. If we push f6, we can at least get the trade for free. Is this problematic? We could trade the dark squared bishop for the knight, which is kind of awkward, but that allows us to push here. It doesn't really. Well, we could push up pawns and then push here. If they trade for this bishop, I'm totally okay with that, I think. So maybe let them make the trade, see if they go for it. If I don't know if that's what they are going for. Queen h6, I'm not too worried about. Like, we can just push the pawn and that should be fine for now, though it can get a little bit iffy. Like, if they leave this knight back here, I might be able to get something going over here. Knight b4 seems kind of reasonable. Let's see. Yeah, we don't really have a way to go here. Let's see, what do we want to be doing? Like, this seems fairly reasonable still. If they do the trade, then yeah, I get an attack on their rook. It does lose the pressure on this pawn though. We could push pawns still. And like, I still have the trade open if I want it, but I don't think I do. Maybe I want to push the knight back. I think that seems fine at this point. I want to, like, if they want to do the trade, I want to force them to do it, and if not, I want to get rid of this tension. I want to know what I'm about to walk into. If they move back, that opens up f6 for me. I think that should be, like, they can trade. If they take with the bishop, I can take with the knight. If they move their knight back here, I might not want to do that, but I could at least put it up. And yeah, okay, they trade. So let's see what we want to be doing. Yeah, so the problem here is they're gonna put some pressure up here. Ooh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think I want to push g5 here. We have the bishop here to back that up. Otherwise, we're just gonna lose this pawn. Yeah, I'm good with that. Like, it doesn't actually threaten their bishop, but if they don't notice that, that's gonna be extremely nice, because that might allow me to push, though I don't know if I actually want to be doing that. This pawn is currently hanging, which might be interesting. We can move our king up if we're so inclined to defend this. Yeah, all in all, if they take with the bishop, I should be taking with the pawn. Okay, so there's a couple ways we can resolve this. We can push the pawn, which will lose this guy, but it will sort of halt the attack for now. We can, if they trade, like, I'm pretty much gone. Like, they can destroy my entire structure. So I think I want to push this and just accept that we lose this one. That's fine. I'm not happy about it, but it could be worse. Yeah, that's okay. And what we're gonna do is try to use this rook to keep some pressure over here. This one is still hanging, so I guess, like, if he retreats to here, that would be fine, but that means that this pawn is actually a nice juicy target for an attack over here. He's doing that. Okay, that's also fine, I guess. Yes, so what I want to be doing is, I guess, this. Let's just see. Like, this is kind of weak if they go over here. I might want to trade, but actually, like, not really. We could set up a defense with this, with the king. Like, if they go over here, we could do this. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Can I just take this for free? I think so. I don't see anything against that. Like, they can't really walk in here, so yeah. Yeah, they're defending the bishop. That's why they did this. And this actually opens up a nice line of attack, right? So we can move our king over. The problem is if they move their bishop here, that might be kind of tricky because I can't really take. That really brings in their queen, right? But it does seem like, let's see. Ooh, that leaves. Does that leave anything hanging? Not really, right? We could. Nope. Okay. So we can bring this knight over. That seems like a pretty nice idea, right? Knight here, knight here. Uh, either like, actually this is almost trapped. Like it can go over here still. Yeah, but that would give me, yeah, I think we're good with this. Yeah, and this actually, like, any of the takes, like they could still take this one, but any of the other takes like might be a worthwhile sacrifice. So I'm defending like this seems fine. Like they can still take here, which might be problematic, but other than that, like, okay, they're gonna go back there. So their queen is more or less trapped now. So I can move over here. If they take, I take their queen. If they move over here, I can take their bishop or check and trade over there. I think taking the bishop is probably better. They don't have any nasty checks, right? Yeah, so let's, yeah, I want to see what you do with this. It's probably queen over here. If I move out of the way. Oh, they can do something. Okay. They can move their knights. Okay, but I can just take them and then, yeah, they free up their... So alternatively, we could do this, but then they'll trade and we have a problem over here. So what I'll do is I'll take this guy. They'll move their queen and I can... Well, I still can't really take this, but it should be... Let's see. Oh, that's... wait, what? Oh yeah, okay, that's kind of awkward. Let's see. Yeah, so since they've broken it open, I would like to trade over here, but I can't at this point. This is hanging. So let's go here. Yeah, I do have a, like, I still have a fairly decent attack going on here. This knight is now defended by my queen. So, like, on the one hand, my king is completely open up. On the other hand, he doesn't have any nasty checks. We can actually check him here. Yeah, that's pretty solid, I'd say. That might even be mates. Let's see. So we check. He moves over here. We check here. No, that doesn't really do much. We check here. Well, I mean, okay, so this, it should at least win us a piece, right? So let's just go for it. And then, so what else do we have? We have a check over here. We have, like, we can capture this with check. We have a check like over here somehow, which we can then follow up with a check. And they'll be forced to go here, which, yes. So actually, let's see. Can we do something with that? Okay, so check. No, check, check. They'll go here. Check, but that's leaves this open. I'm just gonna go for this. We need to move fast. I'm likely losing this on time. What we can do, we can follow up with a check over here and trade. They're forced to take with the king. Let's see. Let's. I want to keep defending that. Let's see. Let's go. Ah, damn it. Okay. Let's move. Let's move this. Let's see. They have a couple of attacks. I probably want to move the rook up and go and do something with that. That seems like a solid move. Like I am up in material. Like I'm a couple of pawns behind, like 3 points. Like a rook against 2 pawns, which should be an easy win, but I don't know if I can pull it off in 40 seconds. Let's see what they do. So plans possible, moving my rook up here, like defending this, freeing up my queen. Basically, we would like to force a trade if we can. Like trading queens would be very advantageous. We can, yeah, we don't really, we have no position here whatsoever. I don't want to move this away without having some defense. That's guaranteed to be checkmate, basically. Like check, move, queen. That's just too problematic, so we can't do that. That's perfectly fine. Let's go like this. I wanna, yeah. If he doesn't do something, we can go here. If he moves this, that's kind of shitty. Can we do something about that? Let's trade. Yeah, let's go for the draw. That's fine. Okay, at least we're getting the draw because they have no material. But that was I basically we sort of won that. Except I should have watched my clock a little bit more. Then we would have been able to take that. But still, like a good match. I'm happy with this. Let's go check out the analysis. Oof. Yeah, I can improve a lot on time management. Let's turn this off and let's see where. So they don't actually like a6. Let's see where we are coming from this. Like this is common for me with French, that I don't really go for the queen b6, queen a5 moves, which the computer says I should be going for. But let's see. Okay, so they actually they don't, like, they're not marking knight a3 as an inaccuracy. I guess the idea is indeed to move to c2. I'd never seen that, I think. Okay, a6 is questionable. Yeah, so we just develop normally. B5 is questionable. Yeah, this is what I said during the game, right? I should have castled here. They're gonna move up a little bit. I castle. They take. They don't like that, which I sort of agree with, right? This knight is like, this bishop is pretty strong. This knight is puts pressure on this guy, but not too much. Interesting that G4 is best. Like, in this position, white pretty much, if they play their cards right, they can pawn storm me, because I don't really have a good way to go around. It will take a long time to get my bishop in position. This bishop doesn't have the long diagonals over here. So actually pawn storming here makes a lot of sense to me. We take, okay. Rook e1, yeah. So now I go for the queen b6 and they don't like it. They like the push here. G5, okay, interesting. Let's see. Why wouldn't they just... Is there any reason why they wouldn't just take? Am I missing something there? Like, they could just take with... Oh, because my queen is still behind there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, G5 actually. I like that a lot here. That basically pulls the reverse, right? Because the fact that they can't, they also don't, like, they only have their black bishop, I have mine to defend, so they don't really have a way to sneak around here. So if I pawn storm first, that might be worthwhile. My queen is still over here. Yeah, I was a little bit too defensive here. Your queen is over here. We go knight g5. Okay. They don't like queen g3. They instead prefer just g3 with a pawn. Okay, I don't really see why. I guess because they're afraid of this pawn storm. Let's see, g5. Okay, they didn't like... Oh, I should have moved my king out of the way. Interesting. What happens in that line? Can we see that? If they just take? Let's see. Turn on you guys. What do in this position? What do you expect? Expect them to go back? Okay, I'm clearly... I guess if they take, I take, they take, and I pin them. Yeah, that's the line, right? Let's see if the computer agrees. I take, yeah, I pin them with g8, and this is evaluated at minus 2.8. Okay, so interesting. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so they don't like this. They yeah, I do give up a pawn here. This is fine. They like to c1. They like to c1. I am threatening... Oh, I'm not threatening this pawn then, because if I take, they take, I can't take back because this rook is hanging. Okay, they don't like this. Interesting. They wanted me to move my queen back. That's another way to put pressure on this pawn. That's basically, like, I do want to move my way around here because I am on the defense and I want to fix that up. Okay. Queen f4. Yeah. This is all fine. They don't like knight e3. They want to sort of close this up. I think that makes sense, right? That defends this a little bit and it prevents... Well, yeah, basically this locks in the queen. Let's see. Okay, they don't like this. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah. Wait, yeah, so instead I should have taken here. They take... let's see. They take, and then rook c2. Yeah, so basically if I take, my attack is stronger, is what they're saying. And we just leave this be? That's kind of weird to me. Let's wait. What happens in this line? So I take, they take. This is okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, because this knight is this rook is under attack. Yeah. So they trade. Yep. And then okay, interesting. So this is like fairly advantageous to me, simply because positionally I'm way more advanced, right? Okay, but that's not what ended up happening. I took here, which opens this up. Um, yes, they take here. Okay, taking. Yep, this was the good line. I didn't miss like a cheeky mate here, which is good. Um, they don't like this check. They like taking here. Oh, yeah, okay, because they can't take back because that threatens mate over here. And if you do this, then they can't do a check because I'll just take the queen. Yes, interesting. Okay. Good eats. They'll queen d2 was okay. E2 was better. Yeah, I guess that defends this position, which did I miss like a big win here? I guess, yeah. Let's see what happens in this line. Queen. Let's see. Oh yeah, we trade in this way, which forces the trade. Okay, interesting. Oh, I did. Wait, yeah, I did miss a mate. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. So we traded. Yep. Okay, I missed a mate over here. Let's see. Check. And in 6, I guess. Okay, so that's not. But check. Let's play it out. So check. They'll move here. Okay, yeah, they're here, 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 here. And this is mate. Okay. Yep. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm I'm it's too bad, but yeah, at this point, like I had 30 seconds on the clock, so I'm not right. Let's see, where was this? Yeah, I had 40 seconds on the clock, and but yeah, I was in a defensive mind. Okay, let's see. Um, they actually like the take here, which is kind of surprising to me, but I guess it. Let's see. Yeah. This basically loses all. Oh yeah, then they get to capture more pawns. Okay, interesting. Yeah, this was just chasing time. Here they realized, hey, if I repeat, we're gonna get a draw, which apparently they wanted to go for the win. Yeah, so basically, yeah, like because I learned to pre-move a little bit, we took both of their pawns and we ended up with a draw. But still, like I missed a little, but I'm fairly happy with how I defended over here. We had a nice trap with the queen. And yeah, good game. I'm happy with this. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks!